today I'm gonna teach you how to use commas. And how not to be a Nazi. You may ask, why does it matter if I don't use a comma? And why does it matter if I'm a Nazi? Just watch my video and hear me out. I believe you can use commas effectively and not be a Nazi. Let's begin your training.
Welcome to the 5-rule anti-Nazi comma use program. I will be your sergeant, and you will be the mud underneath my boots. Now, you may ask,
what is a comma?
A comma is a punctuation mark, indicating a pause between parts of a sentence. It is also used to separate items in a list and mark the place of thousands in a large numeral, according to the Oxford Dictionary.
What even is a Nazi?
Hopefully not you! Rule 1. The fanboys. Fanboys is an acronym that stands for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Fanboys are what hold together two complete sentences or an incomplete sentence with a complete sentence. Remember, the comma always goes in front of the fanboys. Rule 2. The SCs, or the subordinate clauses. When these bad boys are in the middle of a sentence and the gunfire is raging, don't worry. They don't need help from a weak little comma. Here's a list of subordinate clauses. You got that? Good, maggot! The only time a subordinate clause will need help from a trash can comma is when it's on the front of the beginning of a sentence. Example, if you turn out to be a Nazi, comma, I will shoot you! Rule 3. Transition phrases.
I am outside David Hefting's house, and David Hefting taught you all hippies how to use transitional phrases. Transitional phrases will help to create flow within your dialogue and your sentences. You got that, trash cans?
When using phrases like, for example, in contrast, of course, however, and also, use a God-fearing comma before the rest of the sentence. These phrases will only have a comma if they are introductory. Remember that. Example, next, comma, pick up that sledgehammer, comma, and take the Berlin Wall away from those commies. Rule 4. Following remarks, comma, and orders. If you ever have a sentence that has an afterthought or remark in it, then use a comma to separate it from the rest of the complete sentence. Example, Jesus was an American patriot, comma, I believe. Rule 5. Make me a sandwich. I want a sandwich with American beef, cheese, bread, barbecue sauce, and patriotism. When you make that grocery list, you better use commas. Each time you list 3 or more things in a sentence, you should use commas to separate each listed item. Now go make my sandwich! I would hate to see you twinkle toes putting a comma before the first item on that grocery list. Don't be a rookie! Alright, short pants, you made it through boot camp. There's a whole world of commas to go through, but now I have a semblance of faith in you that you won't be the first to die on the beaches. You may be asking,
What do Nazis have to do with commas?
good question. I hate Nazis. And not just the ones from Indiana Jones. I hate grammar Nazis. Next time you see somebody making a mistake with a comma, don't be a Nazi. Be patient, kind, and loving if you do suggest a grammar correction. Not everybody will get what I say and preach, and that's okay. As long as they learn these two things along the way. 1. Use commas as best as you can, kid. They will help you in the long run. And 2. Don't be a Nazi! Finally, you got me my sandwich. Now that you know more about the comma, you can use it to your advantage. The comma is not there to make you stress or worry. It's a tool to make your writing sound beautiful. So good luck out there, cadet. This is a good sandwich, but it's not quite filling.
Troops, let's eat grandma. No!